So here's my desk, and as you can see I have a little weaving project going on here. So yeah, I'm really liking the shades of green here, and I also really like this yellow colour because I think it's very, I'm going to make one that's quite like bright and spring-like or summer-like, and this is just like a forest green colour that I really like as well. But I love this colour and I love this colour, so hopefully it's going to turn out okay. And I think I may end up adding some nature into it somehow. I have a few little ideas, but I normally just grab a few things and see how they fit together. That's usually my method of crafting. I have no plan. Sometimes I have a little bit of I have like an outline of what I want to do. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a plant update, even though I never really showed you these to begin with. I've been trying to grow things, so these are from seeds. So my lemon balm is dying, don't know why. My rosemary, however, seems to be getting on very well. I mean, there's a dead bit there, but otherwise it seems to be getting on very well, and yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. And I've got my like succulents going on there, and my thyme it's okay. Some of it's quite dry, and I think there's too much in this pot. I was thinking about repotting it, but my rosemary is doing so well, and I'm really pleased because that is my favourite herb I've got here. My ultimate favourite herb is lavender, and I'm growing some of that, so I'll show you that as well. This is a bamboo that I got from IKEA when it was this tall, and now it is that tall, which is pretty cool, I think. It's like my baby plant, and I've got this little thing that kind of sparkles, but what it actually does is it like creates rainbow effects around the room, which it's not doing right now, but I really like it. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you those. Now I'll go and show you some of my flowers from outdoors. And here I have my strawberry plants. It's gonna make a noise, I'm sorry. So I've got 2 strawberries here that are quite ready to pick. There's another one growing there. Here there's a few more, and a couple of them definitely look ready to pick. And then here some more. So they'll be ready to pick eventually. I'm very proud of myself that they're still alive. This room kind of gives like a greenhouse effect, which is great. And I'm also going to repot them to give them some better compost. So down here I've got like some Miracle-Gro compost that I'm going to pot them in. And here are my little lavender plugs. I've put 3 in a pot so far. I don't know if they'll need moving at some point. I'm pretty sure they're going to need several large pots, and my aim for these lavender is to eventually be able to pick it and dry it myself. So I got these little plugs, and it's quite a lot of them, and they were £5 for several, and they came in a box, and yeah, I'm really pleased with them actually. They've already started to grow quite a bit since when I got them, which was only about a week ago. So I'm keeping them outside right now. I don't know if that's the best. I'm very new to growing plants and things, very new to growing from seeds as well. So these weren't from seeds. These were, as I said, like the plugs as they're called. Lavender is my absolute favourite herb, so really looking forward to like reaping the benefits of that. And it's really like satisfying, or I don't know, rewarding, I'd say, to actually grow things. I always knew that I would get into gardening as I got older, and definitely when we buy our own house I'll be getting into it a lot more, but it's just really nice to learn it step by step, which is something I probably wouldn't have done years ago, but now I seem to have more patience for it. And then there's lots of ivy around here. I've got these are just wildflowers, so I'm growing these in this pot here, and hopefully I'll get some nice flowers out of them. Actually it looks like there's too many in there right now, but hopefully I'll get some nice flowers to press. So I've also got this really nice tree in my garden, which happens to be covered in some kind of growing, so there's ivy in there and something else in there as well. I pulled a lot of it out yesterday. Yeah, there seems to be something else growing in there, but I don't like this tree because it has spiky leaves, and when they fall they just cover the floor, and my dog, if he stands on one, it can get stuck on his paw, which isn't very nice for him. But there's nothing I can do about that. I can't get rid of the tree. So this area is slightly overgrown, but I kind of like it. We planted some wildflower seeds here last year, and these daisies are amazing. I can't remember quite which ones they're called, but you can see the mini daisies, like the normal daisies, and there's some larger ones here. There's these yellow flowers. There's also something around here called Sweet William. I think that's really pretty. And then there's some orangey kind of flowers around here. They're slightly more in the shade here. Yeah, they're really pretty too. And obviously this is, I think, I can't remember what these flowers are called. Fuchsia maybe? No, I'm not sure. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, this area is very overgrown, but I like a wild area. Definitely wouldn't be so many flowers here if it wasn't for it being overgrown. And this area used to be, this is under the other tree, used to be full of bluebells, and now it's got these pretty flowers in. So it's really easy, and it's also really relaxing, and I really like to play a YouTube video or listen to something at the same time, to engage my mind a bit more. But yeah, I think why not do something while I'm going to watch YouTube videos and things like that anyway, so why not engage my mind. Oh, that's gone wrong. It's funny because in the past, when I made a mistake like this, if you can see, when I made a mistake like this in the past, I'd find myself getting really annoyed. Maybe that has something to do with ADHD, but now I don't really get annoyed when I make a mistake. I just redo it. It's nothing to be annoyed about, I feel. Especially when it's a mistake that I can easily just undo, you know, like this one. But yeah, I really enjoy it actually, just sitting at my desk doing something like this, because it also makes me feel productive, and I have something at the end of it, and it's something that I can sell as well and share with other people. It's not like I'm just making loads of stuff and just having lots of stuff hanging around, you know. It's not only is it peaceful and relaxing to make things, it feels productive, and so if you can do something like this at the same time as you know, watching YouTube, because I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you'll be very interested in watching YouTube, I would say. I think that a lot of people are these days. Yeah, so it's turning out really nice so far. I think I'm gonna stop and maybe do another layer of that. So yeah. So as you can see, I've done quite a bit more to this little project. I've almost finished the weaving part of it, and then I can sort of do the next part of it. So I finished. I added a little bit of fur up here, like a moss, and it also kind of covers this area. I added some little tassels and some pine cones, so I think it's cute. Hopefully it will be up for sale, and if it is, I will link it down below.